So if you're trying to get new exotic looking plants like this yucca rostrata, I would suggest that you wait till the summertime, which it is if you're watching this video when it's released, and I would go to B&M, because every Monday or Tuesday they have new deliveries of these sort of exotic looking plants, and they come in pallets, 1 to 2 pallets, especially if it's a bigger garden centre. And I think what they're doing is they're trying to compete with bigger garden centres, and they're really doing a good job of it, because obviously like these plants, as you can see here, you don't really get them in, say, Dobby's or B&Q, so they're more like the rare side of things. So it's a really good idea to check B&M on the Mondays and Tuesdays. But this is one of the best plants I bought from B&M, and I spent £85 on this one. But this is a Boutia odorata, and I have shown it off a few times before in my videos, and it's just such a rare plant to find in regular garden centres. So the fact that you find it in a budget retail place like B&M is astonishing. And again, like, if you see it, you should buy it. Like, it's such a rare plant, especially in the northern part of the country. And when you see something like this, a Camerops Vulcano, you just have to buy it. And I know if people just get into exotic plants and they see like an £85 price tag, is because that's what I paid for this, they think, oh, that's quite expensive. But you have to understand, this is a rare variety to get in the UK, especially such a big one, such a well-established one. For £85, that's amazing. There are a few £100 in like specialised garden centres, so I don't think B&M actually make money off the sale of these. And there's a big Musa Bazoo. I wouldn't pay £50 for that, by the way. That was £50. You can get them smaller, and they're quite fast growing, so I wouldn't mind. But you can get them, these exotic plants, like these statement exotic plants, quite cheap. And again, B&M don't make money off the sale of these plants, to the best of my knowledge. They just make money off like the bedding and the compost and the food and the nutrients. So it's just a way to bring people to the garden centre. This is my garden last year when it was purely supplied by B&M plants. 90% of the plants you see here are B&M and Home bargains. So it's very cool. Very cool that it has that. This is the Dixonia I got from B&M, out of all places. B&M. Like, you wouldn't think they'd have a tree fern. It was £6.50, so you can't complain with that. And this is a plant I've seen before, because a lot of people use it for like the Myosotis flowers. I think it's Brunner, and I've never had it, but look at the leaves. It looks very odd, like almost tropical. And I'm going to use it for like a cool, shady part of the garden. And they got like they're kind of velvety, kind of fairy. So yeah, these are going to go in like the shady part of the garden. But if you're close to B&M, it's well worth having a little look.